Okay, we're through amending the soil now, and several people have asked us what do we have in each bed. So I said, well, you know what, I'm going to take this opportunity to just walk along. I'm not going to spend a lot of time in any one place, but I'll just show you what we have and how we have it paired up. In the first bed here on the north side, we have our cauliflower plants because Miss Wanda needs the cauliflower. And companion planting with cauliflower is the tomatoes. Now this is the early girl tomatoes. We have 3 of them spaced out in this bed here, and we have the marigolds. Marigolds are also companions with the tomatoes and the cauliflower. And then at the end down here, Miss Wanda has her mini cuke here from Vego Gardens. She's already got her little pickle there. Yep. And then the next bed, this one here is basically identical to that one, with the exception of the tomatoes in this one are in individual pots, because this is the Vego minis that we have going here in this particular bed. And they're a companion with the cauliflower, both of them. Then when we get here,
Who said I couldn't grow radishes?
yep, the radishes are doing good. Now we got a little nitrogen in the soil there to darken them up a little bit. Miss Wanda has her spinach here because she needs something that's very high in iron for her body. So that's doing really, really well.
We're going to be harvesting some of this shortly.
Yes, we are. Now this is the Vego mini watermelon. They were in kind of rough shape when we got them because they went through the freeze when they got here. But I said, you know what, we'll put them in the ground. If they grow, they grow. If they don't, we'll just redo it. And then we get down here to our strawberries. These have begun to really start kicking it now. They've actually doubled in size in the last week. So I went ahead and put the ammonia to it because strawberries really loves nitrogen. And hopefully by watering this all in and getting it dissolved into the soil, the strawberries are going to pop now. This tray right here had cucumbers and everything in it, but now these are the Abe Lincoln tomato seeds that did not work with the aloe vera gel, so we didn't know if the seeds was any good or not. So Miss Wanda put them in here just to experiment, and guys, look, 2016 tomato seeds still growing, so they're doing well. This particular tub right here has some sweet potatoes stuck in it, and now they're starting to pop through the ground here. We got past the cold, it kind of bit the top of them a little bit, but they'll come back out, and we'll have some sweet potato slips in here. Now this open area that you see here on both of these will be mineral tubs, just like it's on the other end of the greenhouse. We just have got to get them cleaned up, holes drilled, filled with dirt, you know the whole story. We got to get them amended. Down here we have 2 Vego garden tomato planters. I love these things. They are got the watering thing here that tells you how much water. You pop that up, add water. The cage is self-containing here. Now this is a Better Boy tomato, and I got another one right there on the other end of the high tunnel. We have exactly the same thing down there. The Vego bed we have on the south side here. I went ahead and planted some radishes, kind of spaced them out in here. Miss Wanda has some cantaloupes in here, the mini cantaloupes. She's got 3 of them in the bed here. And I told her, I said, you know what, if they make, they make. If they don't, I'll come back and plant some squash in between it or something else of that nature, because the radishes help keep the squash bugs and the stink bugs away from squash plants. This here is our little marble English peas. We planted a row on each side of our trellis here. I came back and I planted carrots in amongst the bottom of it in here. This is the Danvers 126. I planted them all in here because I got to thinking, I said, carrots and English peas go together. So we shouldn't have a problem with that. And plus, as the English peas grows up, they should shade the carrots up under it here to kind of help keep them just a little bit cooler. And at the end down here, Miss Wanda has a daisy type plant here. I don't know the exact name of it. I just think they call it a daisy flower. And what we have here is 2 of the same exact raised beds we have on the sides. We turned them in the total opposite direction, exactly in the center of our high tunnel, because our walkways are the same through here. We're able to walk through with no problems. We came back and planted 2 seedless grapes, one on this side right here, one on this side right here. Both of them are white. This is the Himrod, H-I-M-R-O-D, seedless grape. Never grown them before. Thought I'd give them a try. We're going to let them grow up over the trellis here in the middle of the high tunnel. And what I done was I planted the Cherokee yellow wax beans all around the edges of both tubs as a nitrogen fixer in the soil, plus it's beans for us to eat. And then I came back and I just sprinkled some carrot seeds all down through the middle and down through the middle, because they're all companions for one another. This particular bed here has our eggplants in it. Now this is the Black Beauty eggplants. I believe that's what these are. Yes, Black Beauty type. We got a whole bed full of them right here. Now with this, we have the marigolds has been amended into them. Plus, we stuck a couple of little radishes in here just to see if they would do anything. And they are also, the radishes are a deterrent for the Colorado potato beetle. So, and the Colorado potato beetle, believe it or not, would rather eat an eggplant than it had a potato plant. So we planted a couple of radishes in here to let go to seed and just stand up, not to be harvested, but let go to seed to help deter the Colorado potato beetle from the eggplants. Okay, this is our, we call it our sweet pepper bed. We have like 6 of the, these are the yellow banana peppers right here. This Wanda has her Vego garden pepper here, her mini. And then we have some orange peppers in here. Then we have some red peppers. One of these right here is a red pepper. Right here is a red. These are the green ones, but we also know that they turn red if you leave them on there very long. Also on this end of the high tunnel, we have 2 self-watering Vego tomato cages here. I'm already loving these things because they are so easy to maintain. I mean, the tomatoes are doing fantastic in them. We put the Schultz potting soil in them with time release fertilizer. So far, they're doing great. And the rest of this is the mineral tubs. We have some petunias in here just for flowering plants. Over at my high tunnel at Pecan Grove, this is the Freedom Blackberry. I brought it over here and the cold kind of got to it just a little bit, but I really believe it'll pull out because them berries are very, very hardy. This one here the other day looked just like that, and the top is already pulling out on it, done re-sprouting, coming back out. We have 2 squashes right here. I am crazy about thyme, so I bought some thyme when I was going on a trip. I bought some thyme, English thyme for that side, English thyme for this side. We have a cabbage in this side right here. We have more radishes. Ms. Wanda loves her radishes. So we've got radishes here, radishes here. We have Greek oregano here. And guys, please put your oregano, it's kind of like mint. Put it in a pot, because if you don't, it will get away from you. We have a few onions here. This was the Savannah Sweets on this side. Another cabbage over here. Some, these were the Creoles, the red Creoles. This is the Savannah Sweets, I believe is the right, and this is the Creoles here. So another little cabbage right there. And the reason these cabbages are not as big as the ones that was down yonder, there was 2 cabbages in each one of these pots, and we pulled one out of it because we realized we probably should have only put 1 in each pot. All right, so this is how I amended my soil in my pots. I did not have to amend the middle ones, the mineral tubs, because they were the ones that you watched me do last fall when I did the soil test on them, and they were 86% nutrient density, so I did not have to really do much to them. The rest of them here, this one was medium nutrient density over here on this side. This was medium high over here. So hopefully by watching me amend them, we will have everything where we need it at. So continue to watch us. Watch the plants grow, see what happens, see if we did good, see if we did bad. Hey, it's all a learning experience for both of us. And if you're interested in the Vego beds, the Vego tomato cage things here, self-watering planters, should I say, go check out the link in the description down below. And guys, had I known what I know now about these beds, 20 years ago I would have put these in. You know, I mean, I would have not built all these wooden beds. I would have been buying one bed a year if I had to, just so I would have a collection of these things, because so far they have been nothing but wonderful for us to work with. Now, the soil that's in them, we did have to have a dump truck come in with some topsoil that we bought from a place and have it dumped out here. We did not buy compost because I don't believe in buying compost because you don't know what's in it. I just bought strictly topsoil that had some bark and some ground up wood and stuff like that in it. It'd been sitting for about 2 or 3 years. Granted, it was nutrient void. I was okay with that because I was going to do the soil test to bring it up to what I needed it to be. So that's why we do what we do here at Pecan Grove. Thank you guys from Pecan Grove.